So far, how are things going?
So far, so good. Got a little banged up from the beginning, but I'm on my way back, practicing and stuff like that. Still going through mental reps and everything like that. So it's been good so far, though.
How do you like the new offense?
I love it.
What do you
To
love
say the
about it?
least.
Love it. All right.
It's a lot of answers. That's probably the biggest thing about it. It's a whole lot of different answers, a lot of different go-tos. I feel like it fits really well with our personnel, honestly. Yeah.
Is there different terminology? I know that was kind of brought up. I mean, is it part of the learning process, different things, or is it stuff you know?
Yeah, it's different terminology, always. Being a new playbook and everything like that, but it's kind of the same kind of concepts in the same way, collegiate concepts and everything like that, next level concepts and everything like that. But it's always different terminology, new things to learn.
Is it more aggressive? Would you describe it as more aggressive, trying to get downfield?
Oh yeah, absolutely. A lot of different answers downfield, a lot of different shots to take. That's what I did notice a lot more shots than I would say last year. That's for sure.
Does it seem more wide receiver friendly?
Yes. Yes.
And that's why you like it.
Yeah, that's why I like it. So, yeah, it's definitely wide receiver friendly. Like I said, it goes well with our personnel and everything like that, with the guys that we have and everything.
Does it, you mentioned taking shots, but is it more getting it in space so you can go make plays too? Is that more part of the offense?
Yes. Yeah, I would say I like the way that Bill Lester thinks. That's for sure. I like the way that he thinks and game plans. That's for sure. Just bringing it. I mean, for one, if you look at it like this, just us learning it as a whole team and as an offense and one. So coming, running the same plays against the defense, and then having to, counter off of that, and game plan the next day, and not, just make ways for other plays to be made. So it's definitely just huge. Just seeing the ways that we can make things work, just throughout the game. Later down the line, I definitely think that it goes very well.
So a new system, how much time are you having to work on the playbook and get all this down?
All the time. I mean, I wouldn't say all the time, but it's my free time. So it's all about how I prioritize it at the end of the day. But yeah, I mean, getting it down, like I said, it's only based off of who you are and how much you want to learn in the playbook. So I definitely would say I'm definitely squared away with it, that's for sure. And we still installing, we still installing plays, still, making changes and things like that. But we're all on the same page, to say the least.
Anybody else jumping out at wide receiver? You had some time off, so you were probably just watching and taking mental reps. But who was jumping off the page at you a little bit, or off the field at you?
It's a lot of receivers. I definitely like Jake Bostic. But Jared Bowie, that's for sure. Definitely. Me and Seth were a little banged up together at the same time, but
Sure.
definitely go with Seth, that's for sure. But I like the progression of all of our receivers. I feel like we're on the same page and just moving as one, just as the receiver, as a receiver core, which is good. And I like Budmeyer as well. I think he brought us together a whole lot in ways that I didn't really expect. But yeah, I like the way that we're all moving forward at the end of the day. Also, TJ Hall. I mean, not TJ Hall, but not TJ
TJ
Hall.
Washington.
TJ Washington, my bad.
Yeah.
I just talked to TJ Hall. But look, yeah, Terrell Washington. He's bouncing around a little bit, but he's picking up on everything. Kind of playing at the F position where I'm at and everything like that. So, but he's progressed pretty well as well. So, I like, it's just to throw out a few names. That's what I'm rolling with. I like those.
What'd you mean there by Budmeyer bringing you together in ways you didn't expect?
I would say just first impression, just in general. He had been around the building and everything like that, but to get to know him outside, just outside of football and, you know what I mean, just the kind of meetings that we had. It's just very authentic, I would say. Just very authentic just to get to know him just on a personal level. And we hadn't really known him that well until we really got in his face and everything like that. And just a cool guy, and he stands on his business at the end of the day. So.
What's how have they gone about installing the offense? It's obviously, I'm sure it's a complicated process, but.
I mean, somebody that's not used to it, it's a boatload. But yeah, just, taking the meetings to the field is probably one of the biggest things. So I would say it's something that we're used to. But, just being focused, attention to detail and everything like that, the first thing to do is know what to do, and then the next thing is to how to do it. So just the attention to detail and coming to meetings and being focused in on what we got to do. Spring was just very helpful overall. It's not even over yet, but it was definitely helpful to sit down and do the things with the guys. So it was like it was like a whole boatload. But when we went on to spring break and we were able to study there, it was just like learning a whole new language, and it was just like, all right, cool, we got it. Get lined up just like that. So it was pretty smooth.
What's Tim